Come on, come all. Welcome. The night show starts soon. As always, we like to give it time for others to show, but we will be starting soon. Come on, come all. Games will begin soon, soon, soon. Story's not over and it's just beginning. Soon, 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 the story will begin. And we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show! I'm your host, Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion, you know what you can call me. I am your night host, the one who reads through the night room, who travels through this kingdom of Titania to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. Now, I hope you're ready for a fantasy to come alive. Gather our support for the throne and go all out on an adventure with the power of our archetypes. Because we're continuing our tale, our adventure. Our journey of metaphor, Refantazio. And I'm going to put a little bit of a log real quick. Someone wanted a tool for cleaning teeth. Yes, one of the stranger requests we've gotten, but I suppose the word is worth it. We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is, let's go! The mid is settled. I would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even while on the road.
What to pick?
I hear a voice. There's much I wish to discuss. Ooh, Heisman comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Which actually means we'll be maxing him out, I think. Which means a little break for you guys. There's much I wish to discuss. Heisman comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk.
It's you.
It's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do myself. If you have the time, would you like to take a break with me? My hideout is a little cramped, perhaps, but yes, it is my castle. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. I'm sure my son would be happy too. I don't see Heisman's urn.
I wondered if you'd notice.
Did you lay your son to rest?
Where's the urn? Did you lay your son to rest?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself, I disposed of.
Don't ask where that urn in the background is.
Ujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I've fashioned myself a necklace, made to keep them ever close and safe. Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again. I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
I'm sure he'd want that.
I'm sure that's what your son would want.
Yes, I think so too. It will be no easy path. But I have made my decision. Thanks to you. We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
Your life is important too.
That, but I don't want you throwing your life away.
You truly have a kind soul. I only hope we can keep malefactors from taking advantage of it. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals. I will protect them as my own. Another toast then. To us. To my son. And to the children. And their future.
Reveal Hazme's fatherly resolve and unwavering trust as a friend and ally.
The aloof hermit, Hazme, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
With that, Hazme is now ranked out.
Forget how this drink tasted tonight.
More skills can now be inherited by the thief lineage and academic due to the effects of Scion's essence.
You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then. They need not be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. These moments we have, however we spend them, to me, they are precious indeed. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. To think of my future and look forward to what awaits.
So we rambled on, whittling away the gentle hours, talking of many things. Thanks to the strong trust between Hazme and me, the people of the UG tribe now support me. Damn, I think this is the first time I've seen this happen. This early in the game. Yeah, because we're not going to get any higher for story reasons. Oh yeah, a monster with the most peculiar color-changing eyes is clinging to the deck. Deal with it before it ruins all the hard work I put into this runner. We better get rid of it fast before Nearest puts our entire journey on hold to buff out any scratches or dents. We cannot allow that beast to make its way into the runner. To the decks with haste.
Hey, would you mind not just barging in on us?
Just leave this to me.
Bombardment!
Ninja!
Alright, let's see this one.
Hazme took one
I will
down.
fight come forth, royal soul.
Cyclone.
Is there no end to them?
Enemies, brace yourselves.
No. Reinforcements, right, I want to see. Oh, it's only one. Boom.
Won't hold back. Scout.
Ooh, I've got the weakness.
Just two left.
For the captain.
My life is in your hands.
Let's make an end of it. No holding back. I call the
Oh, shit!
no good.
Nullified?
Observe.
Allies, together!
Ah, I don't have any more moves.
Oh, power of heroes. Pierce
Stab him.
Ninja!
And we've got the way through. Boom!
They surely underestimated us.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Raise our strength.
The village of Inundo, a small settlement located north of Brylehaven, lies ahead. The industry that once thrived here fell into decline, and now the able-bodied youth dream instead of leaving home. a small population of mostly children and elders remain, and visitors are scarce. The gauntlet runner slows to a stop.
Just a moment.
Boy, what's the meaning of this? It's practically a ghost town here. The villages around here are all like this. Those able to work have gone elsewhere to try and make a living, while the remaining residents live in constant fear of monsters. What a shame. It was my intention to cook something interesting if I came across any unusual ingredients here. That's alright. I think I prefer food that's not overly interesting. It's a bit small, but it looks like they've set up a stall here. Want to talk to them? By the way, weren't you asked to buy a toothbrush of Hygienia? Let's see if the store has it. Buy. Let's buy the toothbrush. And while we're here, sell.
Now then.
All right.
Okay, we got what we came for. Are we all finished here? Let's head back to base. Actually, let's continue our trip. I mean, where else are we going? I have no idea, but...
Now then.
Now, how far do I run her?
Giving it some thought?
Should we return to our city base? It'll be night when we get there. Return to base. Alright, let's get back to the city. Thanks to Brawlhaven Tavern. Now I wonder.
What should we do?
All right then.
Let's go. Yeah?
Where is he? You back? Does that mean you brought my toothbrush of Hygienia? Ow, ow. Here you go. So this is a legendary toothbrush. Let's see if it works. Hi, I'm good as new. What, already? No. It's healing magic or something. They say it can kill all the mouth's toxin in a flash. Here, take your reward. And here's a little extra for me. Sounds like you've earned it. What with all you've been doing?
Mission accomplished.
When your teeth hurt, you can't enjoy food. You can't enjoy going outside. Felt like I couldn't get any joy out of life anymore. Oh, and I found this weird glowing plug. You can have that too, if you want. Gold beetle, huh? Sure, might as well. Of course, I'll support you in the tournament. How could I not? You were kind to some random guy raving about seeing tooth monsters. Now I'm clear-headed, looking back on it, I think I might have been hallucinated after all. I mean, come on. Tooth monsters, what was I thinking? Better watch out for them. Metaphorically, you mean. That's a reminder to brush my teeth every day, isn't it? Well, thanks for the advice. You can bet I'll be brushing my teeth on a rigorous daily schedule now. Keep at it and be careful of cavities yourself. I'm rooting for you.
All right then.
Alright, now let's see. What do we have? Any links we can do right now? New era is almost upon us. Bridget comes to mind. I don't know if they'll talk to me right now, though. Not now. More, we don't have anyone. I'd like to go visit, but I'm not sure where they are at the moment. Alonzo. I don't feel anything right now. I don't feel anything right now. Yeah, we're running out of night links.
All right then.
Okay, I guess let's find some...
Let's go.
Let's just find some random thing to grow. Not where I meant to end up, but okay. The tower, because why not? The door's unlocked. I bet we could climb up from inside. Don't you think the view would be incredible from up here? If you gaze at the people below and the oceans beyond, who knows what we'll discover. If I gaze out at the scenery from here, my wisdom should broaden. I feel confident in my wisdom, but maybe there's more to be gained too. How about a bit of break?
So,
It's all then. Let's find a spot with a better view. Man, and what a view it is. Bradley is pretty unique, huh? I don't think that just means the sights. It's more open and inviting than other places we've been to. It just feels like fun. Growing up in the forest, the sea breeze and the smell of the ocean kind of threw me off at first. But I really come around on it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to live by the sea, listen to the waves and the hustle and bustle of the port. I don't feel like you'd get too much of a fish smell. You like the ocean that much?
Well,
You like the ocean that much? It's more like looking at it feels serene in a way that something man-made doesn't. You can build a port or a ship, but you can't manufacture an ocean, right? It doesn't belong to anyone. I like that about it. Welcome to the party, Magus. You haven't missed much. Galka and I had a good talk as we gazed out the scenery. I feel like my wisdom has broadened. The wisdom at home will become my strength. We're gonna headed back discussing the scenery and the city folk we passed along the way.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Seeing Brigida left, sent me a letter and some money when I was out traveling. Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounds like you could use some support. Tread carefully now.
well then.
Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I guess Alonso. Once he arrives, I'll set the cogs in motion. Alonso comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him. We should talk.
Greetings.
Well, Matt, what were you up to? I've been waiting. Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner? I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Great, my network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. I'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used path so we won't be disturbed. Now the curtain rises. What? Alonso, what are you doing here? What are you planning? And sure, a little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Kulkis. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left, or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after, my life? If you're offering it, sure, but there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie? My desires, what the hell are you getting at? To get in your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you committed several atrocities in various villages, and yet many villagers still respect you. I assume you used money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you have no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors. You were a beloved father, an understanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn, sound like Templars. One moment you praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. It's a rather pitiful tale, don't you think? What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. Still sounding like Templars. I haven't had the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, does it? Where have I heard those words before? From yourself?
Sure.
I believe you said them, Alonso. Oh, you remember. Well, that's all in the past now. If I hadn't met you, I surely would have ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned what I want to know. Now then, good sir, how would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so as long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine, I accept your offer. You've my word. You hear that? All right then, it's time for the big reveal. haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I never even met her. He fooled you just by words. I mean, I understand how that works, but yeah. You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you and what you truly desire. Well, that'd be one mountain climb I predicted correctly and one my bet. Our bet, you mean. Hold on. That should be our bet, right? Oh my, I can't tell if you're the daring or the dauntless type. I must admit it's quite charming. That's what I like most about you. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. When I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you helped me figure out what I ought to do is something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat, yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that makes me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be a great con man, Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and take it for myself. What Alonso's words mean isn't clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He decided to place his absolute trust in me.
I will live to my foot.
I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned. Just bear with me for now. When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in a spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Back to the Brawlhaven Tavern. And yeah, we're out of night ones.
All right then.
Fuck, let's just go to bed in the end.
All right then.
That is not our end.
Go. Look at that.
I'm done for the day. Should I retire for the night? Let's rest.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Now, who do we have to work with? Let's do... Actually, who's farther? Now, let's do Barden.
I myself am.
What ought I do? Barden comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should talk.
You've come.
You're here. Glad you're well. Personally, sorry, forget it. I'd rather beside myself at the moment. What's wrong?
Aye.
Oh, they had another vote for governor. Should be announcing the results any minute. Want to go take a listen? Now you behold the results. I admit it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth, I shall rule instead of you, Barden. Possible there can't be that many people who support the likes of you. You bribe the rotters or rig the vote. You're too much of a coward to act honest.
Oh, you see.
There's no foul play to be here. Had to be here, Barden. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
It's absurd.
I can't be. Your watcher missed something, and for all we know, guess its flackies are afoot. Your behavior is scaring people. Barden, relax. The expression on your face is going to scare people. Barden, you doubt even me now? It's a pitiful watch, Barden. You need to accept the truth. Ordinary men with illusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault for all that has happened. You all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please.
And now you're all looking at me like I'm scum. I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
How can it be?
You asked me to protect you, and I fell short on one wee thing, and then it's all whispers behind my back. Who among you cares about the town? Fine, have your way. Will of the people, Getherick can protect you now. Shouting insults and then running away. A shirker of responsibility to the very end. Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now, here's how I'll handle security. Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm. Where's Sir Barden? I must report to him as soon as possible. About that. Reports are to go to Lord Getzlick henceforth. What's the matter? A giant sandworm nest has been spotted, and a worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like this to him. Right away. A giant sandworm? Sir Getters, what do we do? Come now, we have defensive areas. Yes, the ones you built with your taxes. Besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? We thought it wouldn't, but Pardon only had you looking for net, so he would have had an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It's all part of his deceit. You understand me? Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of. Is there a giant sandworm coming? Who all just saw Will running in the background? And now we know the reason why. Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've...
Whoa.
You said a giant sandworm's coming here? I bet it's a human, too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor anymore. Will you abandon them? Are you abandoning them then? They abandoned me. No, this is no time for such thoughts. The human must be stopped to protect the wee uns. First things first, I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
But truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I'll put aside my pride and ask for you to help me, Will, please. Of course. Of course I'll help. Well, I'm forever in your debt.
I see.
But I think of the nonsense I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why? You don't need a governor to protect people. I think it's supposed to be you need to be a governor to protect me. I can feel Barton's unshakable resolve and his deep faith in me.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
Cost of switching party members during squad battles now have due to the effects of rapid swapper. I have never had to switch a party member during. I didn't even know that was possible. We should be able to get there quickly with your gauntlet runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come back another day.
This one's important.
I thank you.
Much thanks to you, Will. We'll send the monsters back to the hell it came from. Back to the Browhaven Tavern. And looks like we don't have... I swear there was more night ones I remember. Okay. Through the power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices of past hero souls. As yet, thou art but one who fights valiantly to effect change. Time to come, we shall judge if thou were a worthy vessel for our power. To become true king of this land, thou must travel far and wide, together with the souls of heroes, and develop a newfound power. Does that mean you're really getting up there in the ranking? We're pretty much in with Luis, but you have to keep this up. Who knows? Maybe we'll see your face on the rock soon.
All right then.
All right, now let's go back to the spider's den and just sleep, I guess.
Look at that.
I'm done for the day. Should I retire for the night? Let's rest. Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and package from Bardon. Wish I could do more, but for now, this will have to do. Stay safe. He just gives healing items, I think. Still useful. 'Tis the day before Luis's soiree. Let us do what we're able to, then simply wait. We've done all that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. I wonder if we'll really find the formula within Luis's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry. All we can do now is hope that the operation goes without a hitch. This one will be a real tightrope act, but if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of ever saving the prince. Soiree is tomorrow. Like or not, today's the last day you'll have free time. Take care of anything you need to do before we infiltrate the Tartarus. What do we have? Alright, let's go see Maria.
Mister?
I wonder if Mister would help me. Maria comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk with her. We should talk.
Mister?
Oh, Mister, you're here. That reminds me, I have Nearest's drawing on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave her one. Give one to Maria. I gave the Pennegreen Falls drawing to Maria. Wow, what a huge river. And that thing, it's a waterfall, right? I've never seen one of them before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Charade. Thanks, Mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them on the inn wall. If I look at the pictures, I'll stop feeling lonely. Because I think of you on your journey, and you'll come back and look at them too, right? I want to talk to you too, Mister. Is Mr. Nearest there? Do you think he can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Nearest, you make the small girl cry, I will hurt you. Okay, my heart's already beating real fast, and I'm a little nervous. Oh, a present, you say. No cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance, correct? You can help, right? You need the best, so I came to you. Calling me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige. You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colors, a truly innovative cinematic. My girl, you're quite the budding artist, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. Oh, you can see the little blush in her icon. Yes, I know. I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was designed for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike. Yes?
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Nearest really is helping us. I can't believe it. I'm glad we asked him. I'm glad we asked him to help. Yep, I really hope Miss Fabienne likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother. Oh, young lady. The sign is now ready to be astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I need to handle it that myself. Certainly to the honeybee.
Let's go.
Hurry, mister, let's go.
Now then.
I'll install the sign right now, so step back and leave the space to me to work.
Wow.
Damn, Nearest. Wow, it's so sparkly. An astute observation. Well, miss, but there was more to this work than good looks. She's built to last. As well, I've outdone myself once again. I'm sure you all agree. Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabienne, I mean, I asked Mr. Nearest to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old, so you like the one we made instead? Maria designed it. Maria designed it herself. Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad. Aw, Miss Fabienne, she's literally Maria's mom, even though she's not the mom. Get yourself a mom like Miss Fabienne. It's a truly wonderful sign, and it's so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all those smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear. Oh no, Miss Fabian, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you all for this. You'll come and eat, won't you? Oh, of course, of course. It'd be rude to turn down free drink, would it not? Nearest, we need you driving.
Oh, good.
I'm glad. It looks amazing. Your sign looks amazing, Maria. You did great.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. But it made Miss Fabian cry. Are people supposed to cry when they're happy? You're right. Miss Fabian really was happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You did a great job. Of course, you did a great job. Do you think that makes Papa happy too?
You know.
No, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me happy and excited to look at them. I want everyone else to have fun too. I want to give them the feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble, and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids, everyone is suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now. I want to make things okay for everyone else too. I can sense Maria's kind determination and strong trust that she has placed in me. And with that, we're rank 6.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
More skill can now be inherited by the healer lineage in Academia due to the effects of Scion's merit. I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too. Maria, could you come here and help me serve the food? Okay, let's go. I can't wait to eat. To sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Nearest, who was in a shiver mood. Back to the Brawlhaven Tavern. Let me see. I don't think I have anyone we can... Oh, Alonzo! I made up my mind. All that's left is for him. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him? We should talk.
Greetings.
Well, Matt, what are you up to? There's something I've been waiting for to ask. Your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? They aren't. Thought you'd say that. I began to think the same myself. The time has come for our production's final act, my once-in-a-lifetime performance. And you, my friend, are pivotal to its success. Are you ready for this? You know I am. With overflowing courage, I conveyed to Alonzo my determination to trust his vision and go along with whatever happens.
Thank you.
Thank you. I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Ready to go? I'm ready.
If that's the case.
Shall we head for the tavern? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worst possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Hey, I make my own destiny. Take care. My head hurts. I was supposed to be eating with Alonzo at the tavern. I must have passed out, but I don't think it was by choice. Isn't this Brawlhaven Square?
Listen to me.
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was the scoundrel Kulkus. He deceived good people and then sold them into slavery. He lined his pocket with dirty money to fuel his life of utter debauchery. Some of you may have wondered if my words can be trusted given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? You could not be wrong, for Kulkus held my family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. Damn. To those who have suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy.
However,
but I was not his only victim. Kulkus raised his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. Worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation.
How dreadful.
How could he? His own mother? He's a monster, man, shaking with anger. That's all a lie. That's all a lie, isn't it? You should die. Alonzo didn't react. He can't hear me over this crowd. There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Kulkus. Repent, ha. What is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia when it's bought with money pilfered from you fools.
Thanks, friend.
We made fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts in positions of power if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown? As if I ever gave a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No. You only have yourself to blame for your folly. He's horrid. Just kill him already. There you are. You finally arrived. Good people. This brave young man here, Will, is the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Culcus and saved the victims in his clutches. Furthermore, he captured this wicked cur himself and handed him over to me. As you all may know, he's a candidate to become the new king. He is a true hero, one deserving of the crown. What? This kid? That boy will become king?
You're here.
Well, as a Mr. Hero in the flesh, look at this right mess you got me into. Explain this. Explain yourself, Alonzo. I've longed for this moment. There's nothing else I desire. I've only made it this far because of you. I could always tell you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheel turns. You will take the throne. Win will, for the sake of this world. I don't understand what's going on, but looking into Alonzo's eyes, I can sense his determination and unquestionable faith in me.
You gave me a reason to live.
Allows purchase of rare items in magic shops in all cities. I can now buy rare items at Magic Shop in all cities due to the effects of Magic Shop Dealmaker. Most enemies can now be analyzed due to the effects of Grifter's eyes.
Now then.
Now, let his life be forfeit. So ends the crimes of Culcus. The landowner carried out the sentence. Alonzo was slain. Alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Thanks to Alonzo's sacrifice, the entire village now supports me. No, rank up. Who saw that coming?
And the age of a new king draws nearer. At last.
Right, everyone, the soiree will be held... Oh, I accidentally pressed the wrong key. Right, everyone, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Luis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time. First, we all greet Luis together. Let him know we showed up expecting Gallica, of course. She stays hidden so he can only see one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Luis's gauntlet runner. Heisman Haltenberg... I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Luis's Skyrunner. All hangs upon this mission. His Highness, the Prince, and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling all the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, you run into any guards, it will be on you to take them out quickly. Quick. We can't have them raising the alarm. You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Luis's best. Sorry to put this all on your shoulders, but we believe in you. I'll do my best. Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, all of us. Okay, we move at nightfall.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
Well, I mean, this is
the elite unit of the military until Luis's secession.
skilled.
Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis. Those brothers, all that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minding our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, that's Belltop.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you.
For inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that Sanctorus forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
You have my sword!
Be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party. Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Damn, Heisme. Okay, this seems like my opportunity to slip out.
All right.
Rank up. More people have taken interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula on the prince's... Wow, why did I fail at that line? To the prince's curse. We managed to slip out Soray and infiltrate the Charteris while the guards were short-handed.
All right.
We made it so far, so everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We were smart to do this on the night of the Soray. The lift to Luis's quarters is over there. What the hell? The lift to Luis's quarters. We need to be careful, so let's sneak in. Hang on, there are guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching this door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak past. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around. Hey, come here for a moment. Wait, what are you doing? You heard the alert this morning. Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Alright, the bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? We heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge. But you don't mean they're alone in there? What do you think's going on? I love how he draws the sword. That's great. This is our chance. No, the key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow? They were just talking about some extra security measures. This isn't good. What do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please? Strong, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country.
It doesn't even hide it.
An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged. However cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Damn.
Strong.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
Damn.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? I feel the strangest sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards.
Oi.
Hey, what's going on? There wasn't takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff. Wait a second, you mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're getting speed. What's our course? Yeah, this is bad. We gotta change the flight path. We'll ram straight into the spear of water. The whole area is thick with the distortion from the Magula. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion is gonna have this place full of panicking guards. Stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's head for the deck for now.
Phew! Close one.
Whew. Close one. Eep!
What was that? Floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
Yeah, we're flying.
That helped a lot.
What happened? We're safe, but how? Are we sitting out on the outside of the Chalderas? Well, I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out of the hull. But failure is not an option. I have to think, what can I do to keep this mission on track? This isn't good. What should we do? Head for Luis's private quarters. What? Are you serious? Luis's quarters are all the way to the far end of the runner. Actually, you got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best shot. Best bet. You got a plan, don't you? Some way to get there from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
Sword surfing. Wait, are you gonna cut straight across the hull? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you. But are you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, get ready. We'll ride together so we die together. Luis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way to the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using the scaffolds. We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. Now we're really sword surfing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fantasy is dead.
This isn't happening.
I didn't watch. Resume.
Okay. Here we go. Gangway!
See, I need to stay on the glowing sides.
Look at you! Sweet!
Yes!
Look at that! Alright!
We actually made it. We got to Luis's quarters. I thought we were gonna die there. You'd be so reckless.
This is no good.
I think we're moving far away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Oh, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry, wait. Ah, come! Just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So here we are.
And yet...
This room is really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Wait, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay.
We don't have much time. Just pick somewhere and start searching. Magic book, magic book. Oh, another magic book. Some of these chests are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the cursed formula is hidden somewhere. Like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something. No, wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. I'm seeing several books on magic stacked on the shelf. No formula yet. Definitely know something about spells though. Where the heck is it? We'll just have to keep looking. Books on books about magic here. With a collection this size, you must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? Guess that's how you managed to craft such a powerful curse. And now's not the time to be speculating on his hobbies. It doesn't seem like the formula's on this shelf, so let's look elsewhere. It's a map marked with different routes. It looks like it shows the Oceania area. There's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird. I've never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? Wonder why. We'll find out. Quite the art collection he's got here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the Childress.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army, and Luis claimed it for his own. Tim, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. You don't think he has the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah, still this place is immaculate. Not a dust mote in sight. So there's only 2 more spots we can check. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before. Are these the royal flowers, the ones Luis scattered at the royal funeral? Keeping them in his room like this, it's like he's displaying it as a trophy. What if that ego of his will fit inside a crown? Makes me sick thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince. One more spot to check. Can't open it. Looks like this is a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. Let's try the bookshelf. And what is it? Find something? Hold up. Is that?
Look! That's the
Look.
same novel that you have. But
Oh, now it's a voice.
Luis. It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Must be coincidence.
To find a
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box! Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Shit, find somewhere to hide. Nope.
What
Too late.
are you doing here?
I got lost.
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar. Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me.
Ah, fuck.
Uh-huh. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Back some into a bookshelf. Really, Capadon?
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you plotting?
I'm sure you'll come to see it's mutually beneficial. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat.
How the hell do you know they're both in there?
Favorite little songbird. What a scandal. And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what we're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
Sorry, it doesn't work that way. You're not allowed.
Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads. Hey! All hail Lord Luis!
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis. Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleague's heel.
Shit.
Wretched rat. If you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the Gauntlet Runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough.
Really?
Now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey! Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out?
Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good.
Don't worry, stop. We're almost at the time. We have to chase them. Let's hurry after Yuna and Godel. Well, it's open. Earlier we weren't able to get through. The drift's been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke along the way. That'd be why Godel was able to get in here. Oh, this is bad. All set, no telling what might happen in a situation like after them both. Right, we gotta hurry. Ah, stop it.
Was that?
That was Juno. I think she's on deck. We need to help her. Yeah, not gonna ignore a distress call. Alright, to the deck then.
No. I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Hector?
Damn.
That's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watched them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna...
Can't attack against the hostage.
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Now what are we gonna see?
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace.
That blade doesn't actually look like it's against her neck.
Here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
Damn.
I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Those left flats did not look like that.
I expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be.
Over my dead body.
Really?
I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
Well, he was able to push. Oh!
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help.
Maybe you fell through the rankings.
Powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well.
Oh, that's not really the...
Who wanders in sorrow? Oh, thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Yeah, I will be honest, this is not my best thought at one of the awakenings. Especially, all the other ones feel like they're high emotions with focusing on their goal, and Juna's just like, hey, so you have it, maybe I have it too, and then it's just unlocked. I'll admit, she's definitely, if you ask me, the weakest one.
From the depths of my heart.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer!
Every song is a burn. The weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see.
See, so this is the power.
This is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. But it really, especially for me, that's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands. A duel, then. You can die together.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell.
Maybe not. Now for a grand maneuver. I think not. Fast dancer. Gale.
Yeah, it looks like I can't, do I get any synthesis mixed with her?
No.
That is horrible.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
I've fast dancer. Howling wind.
My star is rising!
Wind!
Boom.
Help me!
You stood no chance.
Applause, please. Tremble
Never
before
like.
me.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
Come on, you know it doesn't work like that.
What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't.
What's kind of weird is they really should have probably had the chains around his neck to begin with. It sounds like he's choking. Sounds like he was choking beforehand, and it just killed him.
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well. You know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view of the city.
You haven't allowed...
Anyway, Ben Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help. Right?
That was a close one.
That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
This Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat's all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips. If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? It matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
He's jealous.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true,
petrified,
you have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the king's rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
So you were in more danger than we knew. The risk paid off.
Wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wondered if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he's so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Glad to clear your doubts.
Results are all that matters to me. Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
Just rolls with them.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters?
Why not?
Wasn't it for him? All right.
Seems the reputation I gained at the Exorcist saved me. All that remains to break the Prince's curse using the formula. That's why I said that's why we weren't ranking up.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but... say it.
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me. You're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius. Is he the one who died at the
Good thing. Good little secret society that's supposed to be protecting the prince. None of them know each other.
I never really knew who the other agent was, but I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods.
Rip.
So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you. I'm pretty
Couldn't even share that. Oh, these guys aren't smart.
And I thought you and Luis were... you were his...
his lady love.
God, I haven't seen someone flounder that bad since a bridge Frieza shocked to hear that Zarbon had a girlfriend.
No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in truth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Do you know the Kingdom's premier songstress has become your ally?
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Sense Galka's strong determination and resolve.
Gotta get back on track. Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know?
Yeah, you get a break from my voice.
Thing. Oh, I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius' notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted.
A prodigy.
Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
actually did it! We're at the world capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna!
Good job.
I always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame.
I just love that reaction. I want to play it back.
If it gets out that you were seen here, it will be hard to explain yourself later.
That's literally on her.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Should be at the church. Let's hurry. Sword surfing.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brilhaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then, surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joanni Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Damn.
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Welp.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the Gauntlet Runner.
You take June out and plug, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Well, I don't know what to play that back. I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. And here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt. But I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
You can change your add party members to party from the party option in the main menu. Press X to form a group of 4. Note, reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants. You can never move the protagonists. Let's first in the runner today. Our plan didn't pan out, but we should concentrate on getting our strength back for now.
Time for bed.
And Nurse got really fired up sometimes, doesn't he? Wait, why don't we call it a day? I was trying to turn off auto, but nah. There's a small bed, doesn't look very comfortable. Time to get some sleep. I think I'll sleep here for today.
Good night.
Rest well. Finding it hard to sleep. As a good time as any for some reading, I guess.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep.
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
I should probably have Juno return any Magala keys we got on the Charteris too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room.
Oh, there's a lot more to her.
I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
June and I talked into the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Kiddo! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
Hey, I ain't representing Luis. Wait, I am. I'm not doing this. Sanctus post.
All this chaos, a return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man. Where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over the tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him. Probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong
with she dropped up?
If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Ferga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
And what's the next leg?
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady.
How the hell did she get her hair like that?
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics.
Also, how the hell did he get a hat like that?
Eldritch gods, but their rituals are unstable and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round,
I'm just confused with the names.
the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Tuna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
New low. By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case,
Yeah.
we won't even.
I'm trying to think the church isn't really good in this
Either
game.
way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Damn.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over.
This is a long ass cutscene.
We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread, and he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Ooh, let's go.
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
We're back at the inn. Well, we're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure it's called Dracodius. So we got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather more information. Let's go.
All right then.
I feel like we gotta look around here somewhere.
What am I gonna do? Wonderful.
You're not serious.
So foolish.
You're that Elda. You got some nerve. How dare you show your face in front of a believer? You had a sanctuary execute simply to prove your status, didn't you? Moral, blasphemous Elda. It's not just your fill. Lately, there's been pagans loitering around, despoiling the Xarius too. You tainted barbaric tribe shall be punished by his eminence for it, and by God. Well, did you hear what he said through all that crap, though? About there being pagans nearby. I guess we got something out of his divert other than a headache. I wonder if there's one of them is still around. Let's search. Not over here. No. No.
Wonderful. Proper aces. What's it all got to do with us anyway?
No.
What am I gonna do? Eh? Grand, innit?
Let's talk to someone else.
Wonderful. That's terribly
Did you hear the speech of Milo's? Beauty is all, he said, among other nonsense. How disgraceful. Of course there's more to the world than beauty. When did this country become so full of fools? You're the fool here. Day in and day out, all I hear is winking about Milo. There's really nothing to be jealous of, you know. I'm yours. Not what I was looking for, but let's see if we can't find one more detail. All these able-bodied candidates gathering here for the exhibition of the brave. This is the best. Can't wait to see them showcasing their skill in the Coliseum. Those perfectly chiseled muscles straining against the brutal beasts. Sure, yeah. We gotta go eat some beforehand. Remember, let's just tone it down from now on. Alright, on that note, I think we're gonna call it here for the night. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained by my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. If you're wondering what the benefit for subscribing is, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to share. Till next time, this is The Night Show, offline.